Good morning, boys and girls. Miss Jessica here. Good to see your faces. I'm looking you right up here, so it just reminds me that you are all still a rough dog. And I'm missing all of my rough dogs right now. I hope mom and dad is taking really good care of you. I'm sure they are. And we are missing you here at Kid Time, but hope to see you soon. So I'm going to tell you good morning, rough dogs. Good morning, mom and dad. Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to have you here. So good morning, guys. The sun is shining a little. We have some clouds in the sky too. But that's okay because you know that April showers bring May flowers, and we really want to have some May flowers. And so that when we get back to school, we can be looking at some beautiful flowers. So this week we are going to talk about planting and getting the garden growing. I sent an email to Mr. Steve and asked him if he was going to till our garden so that we can start getting some plants in our garden soon. We might wait till you guys get back and then you can help us all plant. We're going to wait and see what the day brings. Hopefully soon you guys will be back and maybe we can plant our pumpkin garden, which is something we talked about at the beginning of the school year when we were still getting pumpkins when you guys came back in September. So hopefully we could get that in soon. Right now we're going to do a couple of stories, and we're also going to do a planting project, which is already out on the front of our school on the porch. And it is a packet that you'll see when you come to pick up your planting project, and a few other projects that we put in our bag for this week. So if you haven't had a chance to come by this weekend, have mom and dad swing by and pick up a planting project bag so that you can do what I'm going to show you in just a few minutes. Right now I'm going to start with a story, and it's all about planting. So Miss Jessica put her glasses on. You know, I will say I haven't lost them because I'm not running around here like a crazy teacher and putting my glasses down everywhere. So I have been finding my glasses, but I'm sure when we get back to school, you guys will help me find my glasses again. So this is called Dinosaurs. My seeds won't grow. So let's find out what's going to happen in this story. All right, I'm going to turn it so you guys can see the pages and I'll read. And remember, Miss Jessica is reading the words that are on the page. I am not making this story up. These are the words that are telling me the story. All right, so it was spring. Mrs. D gathered the children around the science table. We're going to plant green bean seeds today, she said. What do you think these seeds need to grow? Dirt from the plant store, said Danielle. Yes, said Mrs. D. It also is called soil. Anything else? Water, Joshua added. Sunshine, too, said Tracy. My, said Mrs. D. You know a lot about seeds. Now, how do you think they'll change? Maybe they'll grow into a tall beanstalk like the one in Jack and the Beanstalk, Albert said. That's a scary story with a giant. I really don't think that will happen, said Mrs. D. Any other ideas? These are green bean seeds, said Tara. So they'll grow into a green bean plant. Let's plant the seeds now, Brendan said excitedly. I can't wait to see mine grow. They'll be the biggest in the whole class. No, they won't, said Tara. Yes, they will, said Brendan. You'll see. All right, children, said Mrs. D. Let's begin. Mrs. D gave each child 3 green bean seeds, some soil, and a small container for planting, a spoon and a measuring cup with water in it. The children planted the seeds and watered them. Then Mrs. D passed out craft sticks with their name on them and put them into their containers. It's time to pick your next activity, Mrs. D announced. All the children left the table except for Brendan. I think I think I'll sit here and watch my seeds grow into plants, he said. Then Brendan sang a song. My seeds will grow and grow and grow so very big and tall. They'll grow and grow until they are the biggest plants of all. Brendan, it takes a while for seeds to grow, Mrs. D said. Okay, Brendan said as he walked away. I'll be back to check on them later. Well, for the next few days, Brendan was the first child to arrive at school. He ran right to the windowsill where the seed containers were placed. It was always the same. Nothing was growing. My seeds won't grow, he said. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong, Mrs. D said. You just need to be patient. That's all. Hey guys, what does patient mean? Does anybody know what patient means? It means you have to wait just a little longer. You're right. You have to be patient. They'll grow. Brendan noticed that his soil was dry, so he added some more water. Maybe tomorrow they'll grow, he said. 2 weeks passed and still no plants. That Friday afternoon, Mrs. D gathered the dinosaurs to say goodbye for the weekend. I know everyone is hoping our green bean seeds will grow soon, she said. Especially me, said Brendan. Yes, said Mrs. D, especially Brendan. Perhaps we'll see some changes on Monday morning. I hope so, said Brendan. And don't forget, Mrs. D said, Monday is Danielle's birthday. We're going to have a class party to celebrate. Everybody cheered. Then Mrs. D dismissed the children to their parents, grandparents, and babysitters. On Monday morning, Brendan was the first to arrive, and as usual, he ran to the seed containers. At first, Brendan was happy to see that all the children's seeds had sprouted. But when he compared his container with the others, his mood quickly changed. My plants are the smallest, he said to himself, and Joshua's are the biggest. How could that be? Making sure that no one was looking, Brendan switched his name stick with Joshua's. Now he had the tallest plants and Joshua had the smallest. As the other children arrived, Brendan showed them how the seeds had grown. See, I told you I would have the tallest plant, he said. Joshua saw his was the smallest plant. Instead of getting upset, he shrugged his shoulders and he walked away. Later that day, the children gathered at the snack table for Danielle's birthday party. We're having blueberry muffins, Danielle said, pointing to the basket Mrs. D was holding. My mommy and I baked them last night. Mrs. D gave each child a muffin. Brendan noticed that the blueberries on his muffin made a face like a big smile. Look at that, guys. 2 eyes and a mouth. His looks like it's smiling. Look, Brendan said to Tracy, my muffin has a happy face. It's special. Tracy looked at Brendan's muffin and then back at her own. My muffin is so plain, she thought. It's not special like Brendan's. As the children turned their heads to sing happy birthday to Danielle, Tracy switched her muffin with Brendan's. When Brendan saw what Tracy had done, he said, You took my muffin. Give it back. I'm not Danielle's best friend, Tracy said. I am her best friend. I should have the special muffin. No fair, Brendan shouted. That muffin is mine. Then Brendan remembered how he had switched the name stick with Joshua's. That wasn't fair either, he said to himself. Mrs. D, Brendan said, I have something to tell you. Mrs. D walked over to Brendan. This morning I saw that Joshua's plants were the biggest and mine were the smallest, he said, and I was so sad I switched our names. I'm sorry. Brendan, Mrs. D replied, I am a little disappointed about what you did, but I am very pleased to see how honest you are. And now let's talk to Joshua. Brendan apologized to Joshua and sang his song for him. When I switched our names today, I hoped you wouldn't care, but now I see how bad it feels when things are so unfair. But now my plants are the smallest ones in the class, Brendan said. I'm still sad about that. Maybe they'll catch up later, Joshua said. And after a while, that's just what happened. So boys and girls, was that okay for Brendan to switch sticks in the different plants so that he had the tallest one? No. Would you like it if your friends did that to you? I don't think so either. I wouldn't like it if friends did that to me. So when you think about your friends, sometimes you might not get the biggest piece of cake, but still you got a piece of cake, and that's what's special about it. So when you see that other friends have something that you don't have, doesn't mean that it's not fair. It just means they have it this time. And then maybe next time you'll get it. So let's switch and talk about our planting project. So just like Brendan, we have a planting project very similar to his. There is a packet out front that has dirt in it. There is an egg carton planter. There's a packet of seeds, and there's a clothespin. And I'm going to show you how this is going to work. So I'm opening up my packet. Here is my egg carton planter. And what you're going to do is we're going to put the dirt in the egg carton cup. And then we're going to put some seeds in it with dirt on top. And then put our name on it. Now, after you water this for a while, believe it or not, you can plant this whole thing, this whole little egg carton planter in the dirt, because the egg carton planter is biodegradable. It will break up into little pieces and let your plant grow without you taking it out of your eggplant or out of the little cup. So it'll go right into your soil. You'll cover it up with some more soil and let your little stem stick out. And this will go away into the dirt, and you will have a plant that will grow. So I have the egg carton. I'm going to put it down for a minute. I am going to push this down just a little bit, because I want you to see. So I'm going to put a little bit of dirt in here. Woo! Okay, little bit of dirt, just like that. See that? Then the seed packet has sunflower seeds in it. And we're going to open up your little seed packet. Be very careful that you don't spill all your seeds out because they're very little. I'll show you. Let's see. See that? They're very little. So you have to be very careful opening up your seed packet. Okay, there's their seed packet. Be very careful. These are very tiny. I'm going to put them in the dirt just like this. So they're down in there. And I'm going to push them with my finger so that they're underneath the soil, just like that. Then I'm going to put a little bit more dirt on top. Okay, a little bit of dirt on top, just like that. I got to find the camera, sorry guys. And now I am going to spray it. So I am using a little bottle sprayer to spray it because you don't need a ton of water. You just need enough to get it nice and wet. And then the soil is going to absorb the water. You probably would have to water it every day. All right, so I'm going to put this down again. I'm going to push my camera down so you can see some more. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to get our, okay. So now tilt, tilt, tilt up so you can see me. All right, so now you also have a clothespin, and I am going to write my name on the clothespin. So it's Jessica, Jessica. And you're going to clip your clothespin right to your little planter thing. Look at that. So this is Miss Jessica's planter. And when you are ready to plant it, we're going to just take your little clothespin and put it right down into the dirt, cup and all, and cover it up. And your name's going to stay up here, but you're going to cover the whole top of this. So all you're going to see is your name and hopefully your little green sprout. So you want to put this cup in a windowsill, in a windowsill with the sun hitting it, and watch it start to sprout. And when you see a little green sprout coming out of it is when you put it down into the dirt in your backyard somewhere or a planter and see it grow. And like I said, you don't want to cover up your name, so you're only going to cover up that and leave your name open so that you can see. So isn't that a clever little planter? And you don't even have to take it out of the dirt. All you have to do is plant it right into the dirt and it'll still grow because this is called biodegradable. This will break up and go right into the soil. Okay? All right, so this is your first project. How about we sing a song? I'm bringing home my baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home my baby Bumblebee. Ow! It stung me! I'm squishing up my baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm squishing up my baby Bumblebee. Ew, it's all over me. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, don't touch your face with it. I know. Pump of soap, water. I'm washing off my baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm washing off my baby Bumblebee. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Let's rinse off my baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm rinsing off my baby Bumblebee. Oh, okay, it's all gone, but guess what? My hands are still wet. So how many paper towels? Just one. I'm drying off my baby Bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm drying off my baby Bumblebee. Oh, all right, roll up that paper towel. Make sure it goes into the garbage. All right, poor Bumblebee. But he shouldn't have stung me. But you don't really want to hold bees, guys, because you know what? Bees are really good for our plants. They fly by flowers and they pick up pollen, and then they come over and they put pollen onto our plants, which is really good for our plants. So we really don't want to squish our bees. But if they sting us, that's not fun either, right? All right, so we're going to read another story. Now, I need you to really listen good to this story, and there's a reason why. We are going to play a game after this story. This is a really good story, but I'm going to see if you guys are listening because there's a game afterwards, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So listen really good. Do we listen with our eyes? No. Do we listen with our nose? No. Do we listen with our mouth? No. Do we listen with our ears? Yes, we do. We listen with our ears. So open up those ears and let's listen to this story. It is called Bumblebee, Bumblebee. Do you know me? All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Bumblebee, Bumblebee, do you know me? Yellow and green, I wave to the breeze to say that spring is here. I am a daffodil. Butterfly, butterfly, do you know me? Here I stand tall and straight while my silky cup catches the rain. I am a tulip. June bug, do you know me? My leaves point like swords, and my petals wave like flags. I am an iris. Cricket, cricket, do you know me? Watch me pop open and see my tiny black seeds. I am a poppy. Ladybug, ladybug, do you know me? My thorns are prickly, but my blossoms are soft. I am a rose. Spider, spider, do you know us? We come in many colors, and we turn our faces to the summer sun. We are zinnias. Leafhopper, leafhopper, do you know me? You'll find me at breakfast when my blue trumpet greets the day. I am a morning glory. Dragonfly, dragonfly, do you know me? I am curly and speckled. My smell is the sweetest of all. I am a lily. Katey did, do you know me? Try and count my petals if you can. I am a daisy. Hey guys, let's see if we can count the petals. I'm going to start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 petals. Little boy, do you know me? My fuzzy stems grow taller than you. I am big and round and golden. Can anybody guess what flower this is that's big and round and golden and maybe taller than you? Let's see. Whoa, look at that, guys. What is that? You're right, it's a sunflower. Of course I know you, sunflower. I know all the flowers I see. The end. So, this is the game we're going to play. I'm going to see how well you were listening. So, here is a board that has all of the flowers on it. And I'm going to tilt this back a little so that you can see. All right. Tilt it down. There we go, guys. I just have to adjust it so you can see. So all of the flowers are up here that we just read the story on. And this is the game. I am going to hold up a flower and I'm going to see if you remember, or a bug, not a flower. I'm going to hold up a bug and see if you remember what bug goes with what flower. So if you were listening really good, I bet you'll remember. All right, so I'm going to start with the June bug. Do you remember what one the June bug went with? Well, I'm going to show you. The June bug went with the iris. So the June bug and the iris went together. Okay, let me see if I can trick you this time. The little boy that remembered the flower. Do you remember what flower it went with? You're right. It did go with the sunflower. He did remember that. Okay, let's see. Bumblebee, Bumblebee, do you know me? Do you know which one this goes with? Oh, I was hoping to trick you. You're right. It went with the daffodil. Okay, I'm going to try to trick you this time. Let's see. How about the butterfly? Butterfly, butterfly, do you know me? Which one? You're right. The tulip, number 8. That's right. This one went with the tulip. All right, let's see. I'm still trying to trick you. Let's see. Leafhopper, leafhopper, do you know me? Yep, it went with the morning glory. The leafhopper, love that morning glory. All right, let's see. I'm still trying to trick you. This might be hard. Spider, spider, do you know me? You're right. The spider had lots and lots of flowers. He went with the zinnia. That's right, the zinnia flowers. Okay, let's see. Katie did, do you know me? Yes, you're right. It went with the daisy. Does anybody remember how many petals were on the daisy? 24, that's right. Gosh, I'm really trying hard to trick you. All right. How about ladybug? Ladybug, do you know me? The rose. The rose, it did. The ladybug and the rose went together. So guess what? We only have one more. So I'm not sure I could trick you on this one because there's only one left. Dragonfly, dragonfly, do you know me? I am the lily. That's right, the lily. So katydids went with the daisy, spiders went with the zinnia, ladybugs went with the rose, leafhopper, which is a grasshopper, went with the morning glory, bumblebees with the daffodil, dragonflies with the lily, the little boy with the sunflower, right? Butterfly goes with the tulip, Junebug went with the iris. Uh-oh, guess what? Where's our poppy? Did Miss Jessica forget one? Huh, it looks like I did. Where's my poppy? I have lost it. So guess what? Does anybody remember which one went with the poppy? Miss Jessica doesn't remember either. So guess what? We're going to find out. Where is the poppy? Did I put 2 on 1? I hope not. The poppy is right here. And it went with the cricket. The cricket. Miss Jessica must have lost her cricket somewhere. That's not good. But the cricket went with the poppy. All right. So good job on the guessing game. That was a really good job. And now I am going to, Well, guess what, guys? I just found... Uh-oh. I just found the other part of the planting. So here we go. Here is our planting. And we are going to plant this in the ground, but first it's going to go in the windowsill, and then we're going to let the sun get it going. You'll see a green sprout coming out, and then you put it in either a pot or in your backyard in your dirt. Ask Mommy and Daddy to get a shovel, and you shovel it in and you cover it up, but leave your name sticking out, and you will see that this is actually small. They are seeds of a small sunflower right here, the sunflower. So they should come out like this, but I think they're going to be orange. I think the seeds are orange. So you're going to have to tell me what color. And Miss Jessica will plant this in our garden too. All right, so we're going to do one more song. And I want you to think all about gardening and bugs and pollination. And then Miss Bree on Wednesday is going to come back, and she is going to add to Miss Jessica's project. She's going to talk about planting and pollination and give you some more stuff about gardening. And then hopefully you guys can get back and you guys can help us do our gardening. So let's see. How about if I pull a stick and see what we get? Mr. Sun. All right, are we ready? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind that tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so they can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. So remember, we need the sun to grow too, just like our plants. We need water like our plants. We need food, which that's what they get from the soil, like our plants. And we need sun. Sun is really important. So if you can get out today and get a little bit of sun, do that. All right, so I'm going to let you go for right now. And I hope you had fun doing my guessing game. Miss Bree will be here on Wednesday, and she'll do another video for you. And then we are also going to do another Zoom on Friday after Mr. Charlie does his video for us too. So we will be talking to you soon. We miss you and care for you and hope that everybody in your family is doing well, and hope to see you very soon. Have a good day, boys and girls. Bye.